I had a couple of friends from Grace Fellowship Christian Church in Virginia join me in Honduras to put on a VBS, and while they were meeting new friends and getting to know the area, we knew that Hurricane Beryl was on its way, and that inspired us to make a little song to send to our wives back in the States.
So Hurricane Beryl is barreling across the Caribbean, and we were just thinking and praying about protection and planning for VBS, and we were so inspired by the weather, we wrote this song for you. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we'll still have VBS done. Roll out the barrel, we're really missing you, hon. Roll out the barrel, aren't you tired of this pun?
The song was really fun and a silly pun, certainly, but we still got to do our VBS. The weather, we did have rain, but it was never quite the big hit that they thought it was going to be as far as the severe weather. And so the kids showed up and we jumped right into it. We started with creation and we worked through the days of creation, and then talked about Noah and the ark, and we just had a great time, and we did so many games and a lot of fun crafts with the kids, and they loved exploring all the things that we had. Like here you see them working with the dinosaurs. We had a very big dinosaur theme throughout the week, as you can see from the posters that we had up. And of course the ark also was, we wanted to let the kids know just how big the ark really was, and so we walked it off from one end of the property. Literally, we had to walk all the way from one end to the other end just to get an idea for how long the ark was. And then we talked about, hey, could they really fit all these animals, and how many animals did they actually need, and what do you do for food? And we talked about all these things, and they were so curious. They just loved the time. And of course, so we talked about animals, and we had a lot of animal crafts that we did, and the time just flew by, really. I mean, it was a great teaching time. But one of the things that we moved towards, as you see in the whiteboard in the background there, was the idea of, who is Jesus? Who is this, one who is the Alpha and Omega, the creator, even the creator of dinosaurs? Here you see another a dinosaur craft where the kids worked through making little plaster of Paris molds, and then we filled it with the plaster of Paris, and then in a day they had their little plaster Paris dinosaur, kind of like a fossil, not really a fossil, but kind of like a fossil to take home. But back to the idea of who is Jesus, we asked him, what are the characteristics? What are his names? Who is he? Who is he to you? And we literally filled this whiteboard with all the names and characteristics of Jesus and talked about it. We just had a great time. And so we thank you so much for your prayers and your support.